Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. I'm the Sniper Raccoon. This is my Swarm with Every Assault Rifle series, and it is the turn of the beautiful M27. This is a gun that I will love. I would take this to bed and I would sleep with it. I love this gun so much. So briefly, while we just let that sink into your minds, the topic for this commentary is all about comfortable guns. Confidence with a gun. Now this can come from many different kinds of ways, and the reason why I've selected this gameplay to talk about the comfortable guns is because I believe the M27 to me is my most confident gun and my most comfortable gun of all the assault rifles I've used in any of the Call of Duties. The only one that has run it close is the ACR in MW3. I had to think of which iteration of the ACR I was going to pick there. So the reason why I felt the M27 was my most comfortable gun and the gun that I'm the most confident to use is because of the way it looks. I mean, if you look as we're aiming down the sights, there's a lot of room around it. There's not a great deal of obstructing the view, unlike the G36 and the Type 25 and the Type 95, which have them, in my eyes, garish sights that basically lose half your vision, and to be perfectly honest, I get a little bit distracted. The AK guns as well, because their iron sights are so close to the barrel of the gun, you kind of can't see down the nose if people are popping up around you. I think the M27, for me, its iron sights are pretty well balanced and pretty well made for me. So here we're just dropping the escort drone and the VSAT. Also, talking into the extra other characteristics of the gun, the fire rate is pretty damn good for an assault rifle. Its damage is not the best in its class, but it can still hold its own in a mid-range gunfire, which is very good because that's pretty much where I spend most of my range. So yeah, that's why I think the M27 is a comfortable gun and why I feel it's confident. But overall, the confidence with the gun comes from, the reason why I'm saying it's the most comfortable as well is I could have absolutely no perks, no attachments, no nothing on this gun and still feel like I could go and wreck face. Now we all have possibly that 1-2 guns in each class that we can possibly say that, so we'll all have a favourite SMG, we'll all have a favourite assault rifle, some of us will have a favourite sniper, LMG, shotgun, blah blah blah. And it's not necessarily the most used by everyone around. It's like, go back to the, into Ghosts, and the SC 2010 was not the most used gun by a lot of people, yet I thought that was my most comfortable gun in that game because it just bred my confidence. I was just able to go in, the iron sights were perfect for my sights, and it just felt really, really good. It felt really nice to handle, movement speed, mobility, everything was really, really, really good. So what I'd love to know is what is your most comfortable gun? What game is it from, obviously, if I don't know it, because if you say a Battlefield gun, I'm not 100% clued up on what them guns are, and the reasons why you think it's the most comfortable or the most confident gun that you can play with. So leading back into this, we're going to go into a bit more detail of comfortable guns and confidence. Now obviously, as me as a person, as I'm a naturally nervous person, I'm a little bit twitchy, I always think the negative in myself, we're slowly working on that. So for me to build a lot of self-confidence in myself is very difficult, and it's usually a long process for me. So translating that into video games, it's also a long process for me to start to, for want of a better word, beast in games, because I need to find out where I'm at, I need to find out my surroundings, know where all the maps are, and then slowly start to use my intellect and map knowledge to take advantage of people. You know, seeing where people are going to spawn, just getting around the outside, seeing where people are, finding the other routes to get to them, that kind of thing. So for guns to be fully confident with the guns, to be able to use them and get the advantage and keep the advantage while shooting at them is always a very, very good thing for me. And I hate to say, but we had a host migration in this, and it really slowed the game down, and everyone just kept leaving and everything after this now. So it was kind of really, really misjointed game. So going back into the confidence thing, obviously in all walks of life we'll suffer with confidence. Gaming is one where we can basically pound our will on other people. We can impose our will, we can be the dominant people we want to be, we can be the gladiators of Rome if we want to be, we can shout at people if we want to be, and it's one of them. It's all how you deal with your confidence. For me, being able to outsmart an enemy, being able to go in one-on-one gunfights with someone, take the advantage, get off quick shots and get the kill, then run on for my swarm. That to me is the dealing of me with being fully confident. So here we go, just waiting for the guy to come around with the VSAT, get the VSAT and the escort drone up, running towards the second swarm on this streak, completely untouched and helped by the fact that everyone's bloody rage quitting. So yeah, so that is my dealing with confidence, how I impose my will on players, and how I get more confident in games. So we're wrapping this up. Now I'm going to leave you with a bit of music. Just going to getting very close to the swarm now. Escort drone's doing a hell of a lot of work, as you can see. All these nice tags down here. So anyway, guys, there's my second swarm, double swarm. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. Stay tuned for the rest. I've been the Snapper Raccoon, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys. Trap.